Friendships are an important part of life. We have to live intentionally if we're going to have good friends. Have you ever been having a conversation with someone when your phone goes off and without even thinking you look down to see who just texted you? Yeah, me too. What would life look like if we stopped spending time just being around people and started spending more time with people?
How do you define community? We might live in neighborhoods with people all around us, but few of us actually live in community with those people. We cannot overlook how important it is for each of us to have quality relationships for support and to share life with others. But these relationships don't just happen. They take time, energy, and most importantly, being there for one another. When asked what is the most important rule of the law, Jesus responded by saying it was to love God. But that wasn't all of it. He followed the first law with the second, to love people. In fact, Jesus summed up the entire law in these two commandments: love God and love people. We cannot overlook the importance of genuinely caring for others. In our day and age of electronic devices, the term friend can mean a lot of different things. A name on Facebook, a picture on your phone, an interaction through a text message. We communicate with people in many ways, but we still need relationships with people that go beyond technology. There is a great big world out there that is happening in person, face to face, outside of the World Wide Web. Life might keep us from spending time in community, and in the midst of trying to keep up with a career, a family, and a home, it is easy to feel that we don't have the time to spend trying to make friends with our neighbors. Even when we do find the time, distractions of work or our cell phones may keep us from actually being with the people around us. It is important to remember that there is a bigger picture to building friendships than simply trying to build a bigger network of friends. Relationships provide the opportunity for us to share the love of Christ with others. Are you building relationships for the sake of the gospel? Jesus said in John 13:15 that our love for each other will be the way that everyone will know that we are his disciples. We demonstrate Christ's love for us by caring for others. Our ability and efforts to love people do not go unnoticed by the world. You may not become best friends with everyone around you, but taking the time to love people in practical ways can be just what a person needs who is feeling isolated or lonely. How can we become more aware of those who need some of Christ's love added to their day? What would it take for you to get out of your comfort zone and share life with those around you? What can we do to cultivate a community in the neighborhoods we live in? How can we be better friends to those around us on a daily basis?
God created us to be relational. In fact, Jesus summed up the entire law by saying, love God and love people. One time when my dad and Minkai, the man who speared my grandfather, were traveling speaking to a group of people, Minkai said, I do not see it well that we walk God's trail. And then he waited for my dad to translate, but my dad didn't translate because that's just not good theology. But Minkai outweighted my dad, and after my dad translated, he said, alone. I do not see it well that we walk God's trail alone. It seems so simple. We're called to love people, but it's not always easy. Are you willing to get out of your comfort zone for the sake of the gospel?